Allergies are acting up. Technology is being challenging today. Hello, Mercury retrograde. What's up? Hello everybody, welcome back to Making It Up. I'm Isa and today I am back with another top 6 video. I've been doing these for a few months now where I just share my top 6 of each makeup category. Today we're focusing on bronzes and contour products, but you know, bronzers are more exciting to me. I don't own a ton of bronzers because I go hard with my favorites, but the ones that I do own, I use them so much and I think you guys are gonna love. And with contour products, I don't really contour much unless I'm going full glam, but even when I'm going full glam, I rarely ever do a lot of heavy contouring, so I don't have a ton of contour products, but I have a few that just do it for me whenever I really want to look chiseled. So I have my top 6 right here ready to be shown to you. I am super excited, so let's get straight to the bronzers slash contours slash yeah. Okay, I want to start off with a bronzer that is very dear to my heart and it has been discontinued, so I'm not gonna, dwell on this one a lot because you can't get it anymore, but I had to mention it because this is my absolute favorite bronzer. This is a Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. This used to be the best bronzer ever, as you guys can see. I've used it up, like I've hit pan, and I still have a backup because I love it so much. This is the most unique bronzer I've ever used because the formula is a gel formula. So you get a lot of pigmentation, but it never looks powdery, and then you apply it on your skin and it just never looks powdery, but it's easy to apply. It applies perfectly like a powder does with a brush. And it is so beautiful. It never looks like it's too much. It never looks cakey. It just works for me. It's the best bronzer and I don't know why they discontinued it. I have yet to find anything that works and is formulated like this. If you've tried this, then you know what I'm talking about and I'm so sad, but I will cherish it forever and I just dug my nail into it. That is lovely. Moving on, I have a absolute classic Benefit Hoola bronzer. Everyone has raved about this at one point in time. When I first started on YouTube, it was very popular. You guys probably know what it looks like because everyone talks about it. It's a cult classic for a reason. This is a matte bronzer that just goes with everything. It is a very... it's this one right here. Very similar shade to the other one, but this one's a little bit cooler tone. It is very easy to use. It blends in really well. It is quite powdery, but a little bit goes a long way. If you want to slightly bronze contour at the same time, like 2-in-1, this Hoola by Benefit is amazing for that because it isn't super warm. So if you're not into warm bronzers, then this one just works for you. I also love to use it when I'm doing a little more glam looks because this is very buildable and it can look quite intense, so I love it for that. And they recently came out with more shades. This one works very well for me, but for the longest of times this was the only shade and I know it doesn't work for everyone, so I think they brought out a lighter one and then a few darker, I don't know if it's 1 or 2 deeper shades. It's amazing that they have brought out more shades to suit more skin tones because this bronzer is just really, really good. A must in everyone's collection. Up next, I have my favorite bronzer from the drugstore. This is Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I have mine in light bronze, which I believe is the lightest shade. I also believe they have come up with other shades since the first launch. First off, this smells like heaven. I know everyone has raved about this on YouTube, but it is truly the best drugstore bronzer ever. I love this because true to its name, it is very buttery, it is very smooth, it is also very light, so you're probably not even gonna be able to tell. I have it on my hand, it's down here, but you can't even see it because it is so light. When I'm very pale, this works for me, and I also have a backup of this because, as you can see, I've worked my way through it. Similar to the Makeup Forever one, it isn't very powdery. This isn't quite gel-like, but it is a very smooth formula and it doesn't have a lot of kickback. It also has shimmers on, the formula is kind of glowy and shimmery, but the shimmers are very finely milled. You can't even tell, and it just adds a healthy sheen to your skin. It isn't matte and flat. It just livens up the skin, so I really love that about this as well. It is kind of expensive for the drugstore. I think it's $15 or something, but it does last you a while. I've had this for over a year. I love this so much. The smell is addicting. It looks very nice on the cheeks, and it is more on the affordable side. My last bronzer is, It's a cream bronzer. It's my favorite cream bronzer. It's one of the only cream bronzers that I own because it's the best. It is the Milk Makeup Baked Matte Bronzer. I believe they have this shade and then they have a deeper shade. Again, not the greatest shade range, but I believe that this shade and the other one kind of work on several different skin tones, so that's kind of what they were going for, but they definitely should bring out more on this formula because this formula is wow. This formula is very easy to use despite being a cream. It is very nice. It's this one right here. It's kind of the deepest bronzer that I've shown you from all of these. I just like my bronzers to be a little lighter so that I can build them up as I want to. But the reason that I love this is because it's very easy to use despite being a cream product. Sometimes they can be very intimidating, but no. I just dab my sponge or my brush or my fingers and I just tap it, tap it, tap it. It blends like a dream on your skin. I wouldn't say it's dewy, but it doesn't completely dry down. So again, it adds dimension to the face, not only color. And I also love the fact that it isn't super warm or super cool. It is perfect for daily use. It can be very natural. You can also build it up a little bit more. I'm wearing it today and it is also really great for layering because it won't make any product you put on top of it skip. It is just overall the perfect cream bronzer. I have never tried another cream bronzer like this one. And you get so much product inside of this. Like I've had this for a few years. Still smells good. It's probably, you know, not the best to use, but this has a lot of product in it and it's a total bang for your buck. If you're on the hunt for a very versatile cream bronzer, Milk Makeup. Okay, let's move along to contours. As I was previously mentioning, I am not the greatest contour fan or contour user, but I do have some in my collection that I love for when I do. The first one is a very old one, but one that I cherish very close to my heart. This is a Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette in Dulce de Leche. As you can see, there are a few dents in this because I used to use this religiously. Kathleen Lights used to rave about it, and I bought it because it is super affordable. This is less than $5. You get so much product. It's huge, like compared to my head. My head's very small, but this is still very, very big. You also get a highlighting shade. So as you can tell here, this isn't your typical cool tone contour, which I really love. I like cool tone contours, but sometimes they can be very intimidating to use. This is very easy, not intimidating at all. It isn't super warm to be a bronzer, but it just works very well on the areas that I apply it whenever I need to contour. I do find that it chisels my skin. It adds a little bit of like a shade without feeling very intimidating and cool. So I love this. I love to reach for it when I need something very intense because it builds up really, really well and it doesn't look powdery on the skin. Again, it's very affordable, but the quality is there. It is really, really nice and you get a lot of products. So if you're looking for something that will get you that contour look, but you're not willing to invest in something because you don't really contour much, then definitely go for this because it is really good. I think they still make it, hopefully, but for the price, this is totally, totally worth it. The only other contour and the last product I'm gonna be talking about today is the Armani Beauty A Contour. I have mine in the shade 20, and this is basically a sheer contour. It looks like this, and when you apply it on your skin, it looks like this. So I bought this because I was very, very intrigued. Not really by the price, because it was expensive, but what the product is, because this is, okay, a sheer contour. So as I mentioned, I'm not a big fan of contour, and as you can see, this looks very, very light, even though I applied quite a hefty swatch. When you blend it out, it looks like it's nothing because this is a sheer contour. So whenever I feel like I need to contour, I feel like my face is a little round because I've been eating too much bread, and I just want something that's subtle that'll contour me, I go for this. This shade is definitely a little bit cooler tone than this one, which I don't mind because it is so sheer. I don't find it to be intimidatingly gray. I feel like it is still very easy to use and, you know, apply on my skin and build up. You can definitely build it up. It'll always look very sheer though, because that's what the formula was made for. But you can layer it with other products if you're looking for something a little bit more intense, or if you're just looking for a very easy contour that you can wear with natural looks. If your version of glam is quite natural and you want something to contour with, then this is definitely the product for you. It is not affordable. but it is very worth it. I have never tried anything else like this. I've never seen anything else like it in the market. I believe they also have some blushes and highlighters, and I don't know how many shades of this they have, but I believe this is the lightest one. It's the complete opposite of the Wet n Wild contour, but it just works for me because I have that in my collection and then I have this, and they balance each other out very well. Okay, everybody, that is a wrap on my top 6 favorite bronzers slash contour products. What did you guys think? Are any of these in your collection? Do you love them as much as I do? And if you have any other favorite bronzer or contour product that you think I would love, please let me know in the comments below so that possibly I could try it out, because I'm always on the hunt for new products. I love trying them out. So if you have anything good for me, then please let me know. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It gives me a lot of feedback. And if you're into super easy and real makeup and beauty content, then please make sure to subscribe. I post every single week, and yeah, I think you'd enjoy my videos, so make sure to subscribe. And if you want to keep up with me on the daily, then make sure to follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of funny things on my stories and product recommendations on my posts. Is that how on my feed? Yeah, on my feed. If you haven't followed me there, make sure to do so. And I think that's it. That's a wrap. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video and watching it through to the end. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one, okay? Bye, everybody. Mwah!